to ClaudiaMCosta and Jesus el Brujo. And we all want to know about this beautiful music.
Well, this one I wrote many years ago, and it's just a flute music inspired by some of the ceremony traditions, which I sit with different Amazon medicines and people from the south of Colombia, also from Brazil and Peru. We use some of these healing melodies in ceremonies. We also do a lot of sound healing. My friends play gongs. We do Tibetan bowls. A good friend of mine, Dr. Dream, you can find him online. He imports Tibetan bowls from the area where the earthquake hit in Nepal. So he's helping rebuild villages with the income from the sale of these very finely crafted sound healing bowls that are made of 7 different metals and as many generations of traditional instrument makers from that region. So Dr. Dream, you can find, and my friend MJ or Michael J, who does gong sound healing in New York and works with many groups to heal people who maybe have gone through cancer or have psychological or even spiritual traumas. So we do that, and I'm involved with the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors, Alex and Allison Gray's gallery / church in upstate New York. I've done events there. I DJ there occasionally. It's been many years.
This, very well.
They're very well known and like visionary artists. And I'm also involved with Moksha Family Arts Collective in Miami, and with the Universal Combo Alliance, which I'll talk more about. But we wanted to talk first about the musical traditions and how you use musical healing.
So yeah, the first shamans and the first spiritualists were pretty much, the first musicians were the first shamans. They saw that how music and sound can heal people and invoke spirit. So actuality, the first musicians were shamans. Same goes with the visual arts. The first visual artists were shamans. Same with theater. In the Yoruba tradition, they would do these live performance of theaters, and people will act out the mythology. And with doing that, playing the role of the god, they will get possessed in their roles in order to carry out the theatrical
So this
performance
is very
of the mythology.
important for an animal of stage like
Yes.
me, because the concentration of the actor from God or gods, I repeat. You use the word possession,
Yeah.
I use another word, but anyway, connection or deep connection, to come in the right concentration to act.
Yeah, and you see that a lot of actors who've done movies of people who've passed away, who were famous, and the interesting thing is that they say they contacted that spirit of that person who passed in order to create a good performance on the screen of how they can give an accurate portrayal of the story they did when they were alive.
Definitely, when after the death in the theater of movie they become roles, and so like roles must be treated, so and built.
Yes.
So, and this jacket, I will appear in Count Wardal TV show with this jacket, was an homage to me. Thank you so much to the Oxford Street shop in San Francisco. It's a super beautiful jacket, and so you will see this video also in Count Wardal TV show, and maybe in my new show that is What's the Right? What's Your Right? Okay. But I like to speak about
Well, the Italian tradition, that both of you are Italian, so there's also a
Almost.
theatrical, almost Italian.
Almost.
What are you talking about? You've been Italian, talking Italian this whole night. I had to use my Spanish to figure out what y'all saying.
We speak Spanish.
Speak Italian.
Italian,
But
yes.
speak about
the frog, rana. This is
So
very
I'm going to
important.
connect, at the end I'm going to talk, but first we're going to talk about the Tarantella tradition again.
Yes.
which the southern
Taranto is one of the most important cities in the history because it was connected to Alexander of Egypt, Syracuse, and Athens was the world before Rome was the capital of Great Greece. So this Tarantella came from Taranto, Tarentum, the ancient name of Taranto.
the land of your people, where
Yes,
it's very close
my
to
grandmother. Yes.
And my grandmother more from Sicily.
Sicily, another great land.
And it's a tradition from all over the south because it traveled up to Napoli,
Yes,
where it's even more alive.
That's right.
It's even more alive there now.
Everybody know Naples, no?
And
also,
so,
Sofia Loren is from Naples.
And so, apart from its beautiful women, Napoli and the south of Italy is known for, I would say, it's a cathartic dance music ritual. In the Tarantella, you play the tambourine, you sing, you perform an exorcism, other musicians are there.
Yes.
And it's about syncopation, which means all the dancers have to be in sync, and you wave a red ribbon to expel.
This is extremely important, to expel.
To expel. So where other traditions are invoking, the Italians are expelling. So that's an interesting difference. However, it's both are connecting the person to a higher self.
Yes, that's
the
right.
musicians have to be very much in time, or the person can lose their soul, according to the Tarantella.
This is extremely important.
Yeah. Sometimes
regarding the real life too.
Yeah. Sometimes the rituals last 2 days. The day of St. Paul is when it's traditionally celebrated. I think it's June 28th and 29th. So all the tarantati, which are the people suffering from like a stagnation of sensual energy or artistic energy, they get blocked. And so that leads us to like the sensual liberation that we were talking about. So
I got that from the old people from Taranto when I was child. Yes, I got that. So, and you have an association.
So yeah, I incorporate these sound healings with my combo work. Combo I spoke about in your previous show, and I'm part of a group, as is Jesus, the Universal Combo Alliance. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. We are putting together a website. This is our logo. Shameless self-promotion.
This is opposite.
Yes, okay. There we go. So this is a group we've started with my good friend and teacher, John of Noah, who has sat with many different traditions, including Santo Daime, or more tribally is Umbandaime, which is a sort of mediumship tradition. We're forming something called the Mestizo tradition of North America, which is about mixing. In the times of cultural appropriation, I prefer to think of things as cultural fusion.
Oh, yes.
Because cultural misappropriation is very different.
Exactly. And this is very important for human rights, too.
Yes, and we always give thanks
for all of us.
And give back to the tribes that we have bought.
It's a fusion of culture, not other.
Not appropriation.
Not appropriation at all.
Well, we're an example of fusion of cultures. The Cuban people, the Southern Italian, we have a connection
we have a lot of countries together, but almost southern countries of the planet.
All the southern
almost okay.
Which are very connected
to. So it means the soul, you know, is Africa, Latin America, Mediterranean, okay,
hot-blooded,
and of course we love all the planet.
We do, of course. But what I do is incorporate these rituals into the sound healing combo. As we spoke before, is a very intense medicine. It's used in conjunction with other Amazon medicines to help clear something they call panima, which is like the bad luck. The person who can't get the girl or who can't hunt the animals.
Yes.
So it changes your luck.
I like to say I have to say something important. So this video you can find in YouTube too. So if you lose some words, you want to see again, this video will be in my channel, also in YouTube.
Yeah, we could put on the comments.
In the comments, he's a technic. Me, I am in prehistory, so he knows better on me. Okay. Anyway, will be in YouTube too. So thank you so much. This was really, I am very honored to have Jesus el Brujo and ClaudiaMCosta with us, and you saw was an amazing meeting with all of you.
Grazie,
Thank
Federico.
you so much.
Tanto amore.
Thank you. Tanto amore, a lot of love. Tanto amor.
Ciao.
Ciao.